All right, gang. We're at the La Divina restaurant in Baton Rouge, and just ordered up some food, and got our salad. Look at that. Mrs. Dufrene got her a salad too. So it looks quite refreshing, to quote somebody. To quote somebody, it looks quite refreshing. So we're gonna dig in and let you know. All right, they brought I don't usually get the French onion soup, but ooh. Ooh, that's hot. Very good. All right, it's very, very hot. I don't know why I don't get French onion soup more, maybe because a lot of places don't serve it. But very good. All right, gang, I want to show you, still working on this soup, but he brought my spaghetti and meatballs right here. Whoa, it looks pretty good. Can't wait to try it. Oh, and Mrs. Dufrene is showing me the mac and cheese right over here. All right, thank you. Oh, and some roasted potatoes. Huh. Dang, I know it looks like we ordered a ton of food because we did, but I had a $75 gift card, so I had to order a lot of food, okay? So usually we don't eat this much food. I would have got even the soup, but we had money to spend. But I'm really glad we got this soup. I got the soup. Fantastic. All right, gang, still over here at La Divina, and let me give you an update. The French onion soup, I ate it all. There ain't not a drop left. And that was an A. That was an A on the Vita Masciota we don't use no more. That gets 5 crabs. The salad, can't mess up a Caesar salad. That gets an A. And 5 crabs on the Vita Man scale. Now, bad things, these roasted potatoes, not very good. Unfortunately, they're not very good. And roasted potatoes didn't do nothing for me, and they do nothing for Mrs. Dufrene either. And that gets probably, honestly, Carolyn, what do you think? An F? A D. All right, we'll be kind and give it a D. Maybe 1.5 crabs on the after show chat scale. Mac and cheese. We're probably. All right. Thank you. Ooh.
Is there anything I can take out your way?
Well, we're all good. Thank you. So, I guess we're not mac and cheese people, and that, to me, that's just average. Really, maybe a C on the Vita Man scale that we don't use no more, and maybe 2.5 crabs. And but look at Mrs. Dufrene's lasagna. Oh. And the spaghetti, I'm about to touch it in. Mrs. Dufrene, how is that lasagna?
Yeah, I think it's good.
It's good?
So far.
It looks big enough. What would you give it on the Vita Man scale? All right, but we're going to come back with our final thoughts. All right, gang. And I'm digging into this spaghetti and meatballs. I will... really hate to be negative. I really don't want to be negative. I always say any spaghetti is good spaghetti. Yeah. Let me tell you the problem with this spaghetti. Nope, I don't want to get Mrs. Dufrene eating. First off, tastes like they did not use any salt in this pasta. This pasta is so bland. There's no seasoning on it. The sauce is tastes like it comes from a jar. Honestly, it's not very tasty at all. And meatballs have zero flavor. Like they don't use seasoning or salt or something. They're dry and they are very bland, but good. It really needs a lot of seasoning. I had meatballs from that bag I reviewed a few days ago from Dollar General. The meatballs in a bag, and I'll be honest with you, those meatballs in a bag with the spaghetti sauce in there was better than this. They're very disappointed. Good chance we had a gift card for it because I'd be upset if I'd pay $16 for the spaghetti and meatballs because it tastes. Now I know, whenever we came in, there a lot of old people. We saw old people sitting down. There would be good old people food. There's no taste to it. There's no seasoning. No kick. Maybe Mrs. Dufrene's going to let me try her lasagna in a little bit, and I'll come back and do that. All right, gang. I tried Mrs. Dufrene's lasagna. Again, it ain't for me. It wasn't for me. Mrs. Dufrene said some of her noodles were dried out. And I didn't want to try out the dried out noodles, so I believe her. I'm not going to try it, but I tried her lasagna. It's not all that. And still eating the pasta, though. All right, gang. Well, about finished up. I got a panini roast beef to a panini roast beef because I had money to spend, $75, so I had to get a lot of stuff. And Mrs. Dufrene asked me if it was good, and basically everything in the roast beef is, I don't know, it's very rare and I don't know. The owner of the restaurant must have high blood pressure or something that they don't want to use no salt or seasoning in their food. But everything's very bland, and I'll give you my final thoughts after. Let me finish this up. Try to get full on something, and get head on out, and I'll give you my final thoughts. All right, gang. We're leaving the La Divina Italian Cafe. Now, Caroline, let's go walk over here. Now, look, gang. Again, I don't want to be negative, but I'm going to tell you the truth. I'm going to show you something. I had a little bit extra food. I'm tossing it, okay? I took it to go. I had pasta left. I forced myself to eat most of the meatballs, but I forced myself to eat the meatballs. And I'm going to tell you the truth. The spaghetti and meatballs, a D on the Biederman scale that we don't use no more. There was no salt. Meatballs were tasteless. Carolyn's lasagna, I didn't like it. I'd give that a D. And each one, the pasta, the spaghetti meatballs and the lasagna, 1.5 crabs on the after show chat scale. The potatoes were an F. Carolyn said a D, but that's an F. Mac and cheese was an F. The only thing good was the French onion soup. Good chance I had a gift card. Because if I would have spent, and then that panini sandwich, the roast beef was tasteless. It's like they don't use seasoning in their food. I don't know what it is, but it is just, if I'd have paid for that, I would have been really upset. Really, really, really. So, till next time, this is HD with After Show Chat. And today I'm not making you hungry, because I'm still hungry. We better go inside Trader Joe's, because I'm still hungry. Let's go.